Good morning, students. Welcome to GEMS Cambridge International School. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Early Humans. I think you have studied this chapter in the previous class also in your EVS book. So most of the things you are knowing also. Let's start this chapter, but before starting this chapter, I would like to discuss about some terms which will be used in this chapter. Firstly, I want to tell you about evolution. Scientists and historians believe that we developed from apes. Earlier, we were just like a monkey, but slowly and gradually, some changes took place and we become like this. So, evolution is not the process of one day, it takes thousands of years and millions of years for something to develop. In this picture, also, you can see apes, and from this to we have developed to a human being. So it takes thousands of years and millions of years to come in this form. So students, if somebody asks you what is evolution, so you will answer that evolution is a series of slow changes which took place in living things, not only in humans. Okay, so this time also some slow changes are taking place in humans, and these changes can be visible to us after millions of years. So this is evolution. Now let's move to the next slide. Hunter and gatherers. So, what is the meaning of hunter? Hunters are the one who kill, or you can say who hunt animals. And what are gatherers? Gatherers are the person who move from one place to another, who collect the things they need. So, hunter gatherers are the person who hunt animals and gather food for their needs. So basically early humans were hunter and gatherers. Student, one word also you can learn: nomads. Nomads are also the people who move from one place to another in search of food. I hope these words are clear to you. So hunter and gatherers are the person who hunt animal and gather the food for their needs. And one word you can use for it is nomad. So students, let's have a look at this slide. Earlier, when we were like apes on the initial stage of development, humans were like apes. Gradually, they learned to stand on their feet with their straight postures. Slowly and slowly, we learn how to stand on the feet. Then their hands become free, which helps to hold the things. You can also see the size of brain. Size of brain is also increasing. Earlier we were just like apes. We were walked on 4 feet, and gradually our hand become working and we walked on 2 feet. So all these things they learn themselves from environment. So students, in this slide I would like to tell you what early humans wear. They don't wear clothes like us. We are on the most advanced stage of human civilization. Earlier they used to wear the tree barks and the skin of animals to protect themselves from heat and harsh weather. In this picture you can also see they are wearing the bark of trees, the clothes which are made up of bark of trees and leaves. They were hunter and gatherer. They hunt animal for their food. In the starting of human civilization, fire was not there, so basically they used to eat the animal raw, and in search of fruits and vegetables they used to roam from one place to another. In this slide we'll discuss about how historians know about early humans. Actually, this was the prehistory era where no writings were there, so how they found the evidences of it? Archaeologists have found the artifacts of early humans that are under earth. They have found skeleton, they have found fossils. What are fossils? The dead remains of animals which decay under earth. And archaeologists also got so many tools and weapons which were made up of stone, bone and wood. They have found the large number of tools which were made up of stone, because they were more durable and last for long time. So that is why this era was called Stone Era, or you can say the Stone Age. So why it is called Stone Age? It was called Stone Age because stone was very durable and it lasts for a long time, so this era was called the Stone Age. So archaeologists have found some of the things early humans made and used. It is likely that people made and used tools of stone, wood, bone, of which the stone tools have survived the best. Why they have survived the best? Because they were more durable and it lasts for a long time. I hope the meaning of this is clear now. Now let's move on to the next slide. In this slide, I would like to tell the different types of stone tools which were used by early man. At the first stage, the pieces of stones were used as tools. It means they were using the stones in the natural form only. Means the stones which were found in a natural form, they were using the stone in the same way. So they don't know, they were not aware of the fact that they will, if they will rub the stone together, it will crush. They searched that type of stone which were according to their use. So students, in this slide we are going to study about the division of the Stone Age. Our historians divided the period into different types of stages. These are, first one is Paleolithic Age. Paleolithic Age ranges from 2 million years ago to 12,000 years ago. This period was the longest period, and this period was also known as Old Stone Age. Next is Mesolithic Age. Mesolithic Age is the middle one. It ranges from 12,000 to 10,000 years ago. It was the shortest period. Mainly the changes which were taken place in the early man happens in this stage only. Then third stage was Neolithic Age. Neolithic Age was New Stone Age. This begins from around 6,000 years and ends up to 4,000 years ago. Next stage is Chalcolithic Age. In this stage, there was the important discovery which was made by the early man. They found a metal which was copper, so they searched copper in this stage. So this came to be known as Chalcolithic Age. So students, if somebody asks you about the division of how many divisions were there, you will answer there are 4 stages. First one is Paleolithic Age, second one is Mesolithic Age, third one is Neolithic Age, and the fourth one is Chalcolithic Age. And which was the longest stage? You will answer that Paleolithic Age. Paleolithic Age is also known as the Stone Age. And the most of the changes which happen in which stage? It happens in Mesolithic Age. So in this slide we are going to study about the discovery of fire. So student, during the Middle Stone Age, the early man discovered the fire. What is the meaning of discovered? When we found something new, it is called as discovered. As you can see how fire was discovered, it is believed that fire was discovered by rubbing a stone which come out, and accidentally they discovered fire. Fire was the major development of Paleolithic Age. So the major discovery of fire was done in the Paleolithic Age. Now the discovery of fire has a huge impact on the life of early man. So basically in this slide we are going to study about how the fire has changed the life of early man. Firstly, the raw flesh of animals which they were using earlier, now they started cooking the flesh on fire. Second, they used to put the fire at the entrance of the caves, as you can see in the picture, to protect it from wild animals. Third, during the night time, they also used the fire to lighten the area of their caves. So students, in this slide we are going to study from where did the archaeologists found the evidences related to the early man. Basically, they have found the evidences from the sites. So what are sites? Sites are basically the places where the historians, or you can say archaeologists, have got the evidences. I hope all the terms are clear to you. Read the chapter thoroughly. If any doubt is there, please let me know about it. Thank you. Have a nice day.